Hello, and welcome back to Kernow Exp HQ. So let's just turn you up a minute and just do some audio checks. Can you hear me, folks? Is it coming through or no? Am I doing an epic bleeding fail again like I did last time? If there's no audio, then we are going to have to cancel and do it again. Right, okay, excellent, brilliant. Let's just do this check a moment so we can say 100%. David, hi David, how you doing? Right, okay, let's just see. Yes, okay, we're fine. Let's just see. Yes, okay. Excellent. So, welcome. I'll just turn that off a minute. Welcome TWEX, two-wheel exploration. Adam, hi mate, how you doing? Hello, Jeff. How you doing? Group expert. Captain Cornish. Ahoy. How you doing, mate? David. I don't know if I know David, actually. But yeah, hi, David. Also, earlier on, I met Danny. So I don't know if Danny's there or no, but hi, Danny. How you doing, mate? Recovering. Ooh. Excellent. So welcome back to our usual live stream on a Thursday night. So we're going to be doing this all the time, folks. We ain't going to change from one week to the next, from winter, spring, summer, autumn. We're going to do a live stream on a Thursday. So this is what we do. Thank you for the email, Jeff. Yeah, I'm going to join Sub Brit Britannic. I think that'll be a good thing. So yeah, I'm going to join. I'll do that early next week, I think, when we got some more spandoolies in the bank accounts. Yes. I don't know if you are interested in Adam in joining the Sub-Britannic underground movement. I think it is. We are going underground real soon. No worries, mate. No worries. We are going underground real soon. I'm not going to say too much about it, because this one's only for the crew, I'm afraid. I have invited one of our members, but this particular one, we're not going to invite anyone at the minute. We're just going to do it with the crew. So yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I have too, Adam. I should have become a member ages ago. So yeah, it's really interesting. It's not just underground things. It's also military, Cold War, like what we're into as well. So it's really cool. So I'm Adrian. Hi, mate. I'm going to open a beer, folks. Oh yeah, I think it's beer o'clock. Not having too much. Honest. Hi, Adrian. How you doing, mate? So we're having a Carlsberg, folks. A nice cold one. They've been in the fridge all afternoon. It's got some bloody head on them. Look. What an idiot. Oh well, never mind, eh? Right. Okay, so what are we going to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Recent videos. I've got one in the departure lounge, which if you go to TWEX's channel, Two Wheel Exploration, you'll notice that we were looking for a pillbox, and according to the online map that we use, one was an unknown, and of course we traipsed through the field and we couldn't find it, basically. So it's still an unknown. Now we do know that there is one on the site which is there, because I've seen it with my drone, and we're going to, perhaps in the next week or so, get permission from the landowner, folks. And I think going forward, permission visits are the things that we need to aim for now, for various reasons. I'm sure that Adam would totally agree with me. Yeah, we're not giving up with urbexing and stuff like that, because we've got a lot of that coming up next week with the complete crew. Oh, Ian. Hi, Ian. How you doing, mate? Brilliant. I'm a member of IKS. That's really cool. Please go and have a look at IKS, folks. They're very, very similar to what we do. But obviously where IKS is based, which is in the Dover, Kent area, there's a lot of World War II infrastructure in that area. So I do know, is that Ian there or is that Chris? I'm not really sure. I think that's Chris. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Please subscribe to IKS, folks, if you haven't. I've been watching IKS for a number of years. Raining in Dover. Crikey. It's not raining here, Ian. It's blue sky, mate. Blue sky. Wow, what a difference, eh? Well, it's great to have you in, mate, you know. So yeah, this pillbox that we've discovered, I'm sure Adam would say the same. I think it's a type 24, which is the standard sort of type of pillbox. We do think that it is slightly a different design than the standard version, because according to the drone, the firing holes were all on one side. So it's quite interesting, folks. You know, I'm just going to finish pouring this beer. I'm making a bad job of it, to be fair. So yeah, got some head on him. Look, jeez, gonna have to leave that settle, aren't I? Right, let's just get rid of that a minute. Put that down there, out the way. Yes. Oh, sorry. I do apologise, folks. It's not a Type 24. It's a Type 22. So there is differences. Anyway, just going to say cheers. Cheers to you all. Wow. Very nice. Now, I know that IKS Ian does do a lot of home brews, which is, I think we're going to have to dabble in that, aren't we? I think we should dabble in that. Right, now let's get back to the job in hand. Now, according to the online map, EDOB, if you're interested in World War II locations, then I would highly recommend you go and check it out, because it does show the rough area of location. It's not just in the southwest, it's in the whole of the UK, folks. So go and check it out. It's quite interesting, and it gives you a description of the history, when it was last visited and things like that. So this is where me and Adam actually work on, and this is how we find most of our locations. Now, there is other ways we can locate Cold War and World War II locations, which I'm not going to divulge that information because it's top secret. Yes, no, I'm only joking. It's not top secret. There's a number of online sites which you can visit and become a member of for a small fee, and you can research a location that you're interested in. And this is how we work, folks. So it's quite interesting. Now, we are going back to Davidstow in the next 2-3 weeks. We're going to do a real in-depth look at some of the parts that are not obviously visible. There is a firing range there, which we want to look at, and there is other infrastructure that has not been seen. Yes, Ian, we are. Me and Adam have actually done some restoration work at an ROC post down in West Cornwall, near a place called Madron. And indeed, Adam, yeah. So yeah, we will be doing some more research regarding ROC posts. We do know most of the sites here in Cornwall. There is one where another YouTuber went to, which is over on the Roseland, which is owned by the National Trust, and it's in basically as it was condition when it was actually last used. It's got all the original equipment, it's still in there, and it's not far from I put myself on the spot now, and I'll just have a look at the map a minute, folks. Sorry, Cornwall is so vast, it's so difficult to remember every flipping name. It's quite embarrassing, really, being a Cornishman, and I don't know all the names of the spots here in Cornwall, which is not terribly good. Right, okay, so it's near the Roseland area. I'm sure Adam's probably just shouting at me saying it's the right. Varian. Okay, so it's Varian ROC post. It's owned by the National Trust, and it was preserved as in when it was closed in the early 90s, I think 91 or 92, when they kind of ceased, didn't they? Okay, Ian, yeah, mate, yeah, give us a shout. You know, if you want to meet up, we know the majority of the sites here in Cornwall, and I think you'll be gobsmacked. But I think we'll have to come up and see you guys at some point as well. You know, Chris is very much like-minded, so yeah, Chris is a nice bloke. He's a decent chap, and he loves his Fords, folks. So yeah, check out IKS Exploration, folks. They're very much like-minded. Right, now let's just dabble on what we've been up to. I know we've been goofing about a bit of late, but right, let's have a look in here a minute. Sorry, folks. We'll be there in 2 shakes of a doggy's tail. Honest. Right. Right. Okay. Now, you may have noticed I did a video down St Earth recently, which is just outside of Hale. I didn't know anything about this particular site that I went to. It's called the Pits, folks, and it's a series of ditches in this area, this wooded area. Now, apparently, those pits, they were excavated back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and basically what they were doing is they were extracting the sand. Charlotte, hi there. The sand is a special sort of sand. It's not your ordinary Joe Bloggs sand. The sand that was excavated at this site was used by foundries, not just here in Cornwall, but over different parts of the UK, such as the Black Country Living Museum and up along in Bolton and places like that. What the sand was used for, because of its dense, because it was compacted very densely, was cast iron molds. Now, I didn't know at the time of filming, folks, I didn't know anything about that until our group expert David, because we've got a number of group experts. Jeff is one of them, by the way. Exactly, Captain. Yeah, for molds. Yeah. Now, I didn't know anything about that until David. I don't know if he's in chat. I don't think he is he? No. So it's quite interesting. So me and David, our crew member, went back on, what day was it? Yesterday, and I haven't uploaded that video yet. It's still in here, folks. It's still in the Action 5. I've not even looked at it, so I need to upload that, because the other side of the nature reserve, there is these other pits which we found. Now, David, our group expert, #2, sent me a picture. You might have seen the picture, folks, of this steam lorry which was being loaded up by these little tubs on rails, and it's clearly on the side where me and David went the other night. So I do have a video going up, because obviously I know what I'm talking about now, because I didn't know what I was talking about before, folks. So that's going to go up hopefully tomorrow at some point. Now, obviously before that we did a motorcycle ride from Camborne to St Earth, and before that we were at Perranporth Airfield looking at the Stanton shelters over there. Now, I know that we've been there before. I know we've covered that site quite intensely, folks. What's that? All right, yeah, cool. So yeah, tomorrow I'm out cycling on the brand new yeah, indeed. So, you know, that video hopefully will be up tomorrow night about the pits, folks, #2, if you know what I mean. Tomorrow I'm going to go out on the mountain bike. I'm going to do a cycle ride and film it, of course, so that'll be quite good as well. Saturday, I'm not really sure what we're doing yet. Sunday, probably be a day where I visit a crew member. Monday, the complete crew is busy on something, and then the rest of the week we've got a few urbexes coming up. Oh, excuse me. Better have a drink, folks. Now, my crew members have been doing a ton of research, and they come up with some brand new urbexing locations, which we're not going to give out the locations, folks. They are too sensitive. We're gonna sit on those for a little bit, and then we'll release them to members, and then eventually to trusted other people that we can give them out, folks. So, you know, I don't mean to be rude by that, but you know, some locations are just too good to give out, and things in the past have shot us in the foot. So this is why we're going to just guard these particular ones just for a little bit longer, and then eventually we'll give them to members, and then so on and so forth. Right, now let's go and recap what we've been up to then. So me and David did a walk down at the Red River. Now, if you don't know about the Red River, it's in between Camborne and Redruth. And when the mines were working, because obviously the area where we lived to was heavily mined for tin and copper and tungsten, the water was a red ochre color, folks. It's because of all the sediment in the rocks and what have you. I do remember when South Crofty, which is the last working tin mine in Europe, closed. The water that used to come out of that mine was a very strong ochre color, and there is pictures of it going out to sea at Godrevy. So we are going to be doing part 2 of the Red River Walk. It looks like that video has been fairly well received, so thank you for watching. So yeah, we will be doing a part 2 maybe next week, but we've got a lot on next week, so it might be the week after. Now I see how Chris and Sophie are set up for maybe mid next week, and we'll give it a whirl, folks. So right, we're not quite finished with the Roland. I want to do a revisit over at St Anthony's Battery, where there was a gun installation, folks. Now, during World War II, St Anthony is basically just across the way from Falmouth. It defended the Carrick roads from any Germans that wanted to come up through. So it was a heavy gun there, and further inland there is a HAA. Now, if you don't know what a HAA is, it's a heavy anti-aircraft battery. Probably going to do a revisit there, and I'll incorporate that into the St Anthony Battery as well. I've learnt a few other things about the area that I didn't really know about. I'm not going to tell you right now about them because it will spoil the video, but I should have, once I put all the clips together into one big video, it should be about an hour, folks. Really good. Followed up by drone flight, because there's no restrictions there as such, so we can fly, and it will give you a better perspective of what the site is really like today. So it's really cool. And also over near the castle at St Mauls, which is the other side of Falmouth, there's something over there which we've missed, and I don't know if Adam knows about it, but there's something from World War II that we've not documented before, which I've been made aware of. There we go, 6-inch naval guns. So they were, before World War II, they were the older style guns, and then during the war, World War II, they did upgrade those guns. So Ian, yeah, Ian, mate, yeah, that'd be cool. I'll definitely jump in. I have jumped in quite a few times with you and Chris and some other of your crew members when you've been on the road, like over at Adie's place. That was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, check out Blown 8 Cylinder, folks. Very like-minded, decent bloke, and he's from where my granddad comes from, which is Yorkshire, near Doncaster. My granddad was born in Doncaster, so I'm kind of like, I'm not fake Cornish, folks, but obviously I'm born here and I've got Cornish ancestry, but my other side of the family comes from Yorkshire. So it's really cool. Indeed, Adam, quick firing. Jeff, that's correct, mate. Yes. If you go on Google Maps, you can see the ghosts of where they were. It is difficult to see, but if you look carefully, oh, I'm looking on the spot, what an idiot. If you look carefully, you can see, yeah, in the fields further back, Jeff, from the battery, along the military road, you can see the lines in the field, and I think that's where the trenches were. And in the field, which is, it's hard to describe it, the seaside of it, if you look carefully, you can see there's lines there, and that's where those trenches were. You can make it out very clearly. So it's quite interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Yeah, indeed, Adam. Another great channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to Blown 8 Cylinder and say that we sent you. Hi, Danny. Good to see you earlier. I was out shopping and Danny came up and said hello to me. Oh, I've just spilt my beer. What an idiot. On my clean t-shirt. Flipping heck. Right, okay. So you might have watched the drone flying video that I did. It's not done very well, but about 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? No, about a week ago, week and a half ago. Yeah, it's about a week and a half ago. Me and David were going to this ancient round, and David was spooked by the amount of sheep shit. And so we just flew the drone, folks, and obviously that drone video is just basically tacked on the end of the Pendennis Castle video, which was a little bit of an epic fail because I lost signal. I went too low and the signal dropped out. What an idiot, eh? But there you go, never mind, eh? Yeah, you too, Danny. Yeah, no worries, mate. Jeff, yes, yeah, me and Adam are aware of those trenches, and I think we'll, when the bushes die back a bit, I think we ought to try and retrace them if we can. We know they're there because I nearly fell in one ages back, which is not terribly good, is it? Yeah, home guard, yeah. Captain put, it normally drops by the Coast Guard antenna. Yeah, that's correct, mate. Yeah, it does happen, doesn't it? Right, question time. Do you have any questions? Do you have any suggestions? We are all ears while I drink my beer. Sorry you heard that slurping then. Right, let's go back onto the maps. Now we are going out on the boat possibly in 2 weeks, I think. But we're not going to the Carrick Roads this time, folks. We're going somewhere different, yeah. And I think it might be right good. Might be a real proper job. Yeah. Can anyone guess where me and David might be going? I think Adam might guess. Anybody know where we're going? Danny, next week, mate. Next week, you'll be seeing some underground stuff. Oh, yeah. Please don't say location or anything like that if you know. But yeah, we're doing it in 360. Where is it anyway? Here he is. Here it is. So we're going to be using this little device here, folks, which is the Insta360 X3. And ages ago, I used my older 360 camera, which I've still got, which but I don't use it. Where is it? He's up here, look. So this is our old 360 camera, which is still fully functional, folks, but I just don't use it. But yeah, I did film with that about 2 years ago. But because obviously the editing side of it was a complete and utter minefield, folks, I gave up with it, and the video is utter cack. But this, I've mastered it. This, you know, it's not the filming. The filming's easy, folks, because all you got to do is shove the pole up its thing. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Just hold it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do anything when you're filming. Just hold it, and it's all to do with the edit, folks. It's all to do with in the app, and that's when the magic pops. Now we have mastered that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the video where I've edited it, and obviously we've got lovely, clean, crisp, no shake thing. But also, what I'm going to do, which I can do now, which I didn't know about, right, is I'm going to upload the 360 camera, which we've not done that before. What I mean by that is, when you're on your phone, if you're watching it on your phone, if you want to move around, you just move your phone around, and you can move around when you're watching the video. So you can watch me going, being a daft idiot like I normally am, or you can just see what you want to see, which is really cool, isn't it? I think. We've not done that before. I know I can do it, and I will do it. So yeah, it should be good. Danny, thanks, mate. Yeah. Well, Captain Cornish has hit the nail right on the head, didn't he? Yeah, we're going Halford River, me and David, and we're going to take a couple of gallons of petrol and the marine two-stroke oil, and a camera. I don't know what camera we'll use. Probably the 360, because it's just easy, isn't it? Really. And film it, folks. We're gonna leave the Falmouth side of the Halford River, and then we're going to go all the way up to what's it called? Oh God, put myself on the spot again now, haven't I? Tremaine Key, is it? Is it Tremaine Key? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we'll go all the way up, folks. So that will be really cool. We're going to head towards Tremaine Key, see how we get on with it, and base yourselves there. Have a bit of lunch there, have a cup of coffee or whatever, and then pack up and then motor all the way back down through. Now, on the way back down through, we will pop in Frenchman's Creek just to have a little look, because we've obviously been filming down there before. And then we'll come out of Frenchman's Creek, and then we'll blast all the way down to Port Navis. Yeah, there's a little creek there, folks, and I don't recall ever doing much in that creek, but it does go in quite a way apparently, which is quite interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I know that area, but I don't know it very well, to be fair. So yeah, that should be really good, shouldn't it? And probably land somewhere around there, or drop anchor, and then get another cup of coffee on or whatever, and then we'll motor on out, folks, and then we'll motor on up towards Durgan. We might be launching from Durgan, so that's good. That's owned by the National Trust, I think. So that should be good, shouldn't it? You know, Port Navis, yeah. Yeah, okay, Danny. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone sees me out and about, just come up and speak, folks. Just say, "Oh, you're Kernow, aren't you?" And I'll go, "Yeah." Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yes, very nice. Yeah, I'm not going to bite your head off, you know. So yeah, it's all good, isn't it? So yeah, so hopefully within the next 2 weeks, me and David will be out on the boat. We've only got about 3 and a bit weeks left of our free time, so we need to make the most of it. Now, I am very pleased to say right now, I'll just check a moment, just to give you an accurate reading. Don't you prat. Right, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Right now, folks, on the backlog, we have 7 videos, which is really good. Yeah, good night, Ian. Thanks for dropping in, mate. It's good to see you. Send my regards to Chris, please, and the rest of the crew and #1 fan. Yeah, keep up the good work. Excellent stuff. I do tend to get sidetracked, as you may have noticed. So, you know, I've got to try and learn to stick to the subject and keep going with it. I do get sidelined. I'm a bit like Matthew Williams, really. He gets sidelines, doesn't he? You know. Right. Okay, yeah, the backlog. We've got 7 videos there already. So I have been busy getting that sorted, folks. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get about 20 videos in the backlog. And then once the weather goes cack, because it will, we've got the backlog, haven't we? So, you know, that's all good, isn't it? It's all good. Okay. Now we're going to be doing garage sessions real soon. I'm in the process of finishing off my garage stroke workshop for the motorcycles, and we're going to be bringing back garage sessions because the Simba, which I own, we are doing a nut and bolt restoration on that. What I mean is we're going to strip it right down to bare frame, and we've got to do a bit of welding on the back. Also, I want to sand it all down, and we're going to be spraying it green, folks, and it's possibly going to be smooth dark green by Hammerite. That is going to be cool. Charlotte, yeah, you and Jenna, you know, obviously I'm quite distinctive, aren't I? So just come up and say hello. But if I see you guys, I'll come and say hello too. So notice Jenna's been filming down at Wheel Busy, I believe. So that's cool, isn't it? That's kind of my neck of the woods because my family used to live down there for many years. So that's cool, isn't it? Cool. Is the audio coming through okay? Doesn't audio? Hello? Yeah, I assume it is. It's just not coming up on there for some reason. I don't understand that. But never mind. Yeah. Okay. So garage sessions will be returning. We will be doing a series on the restoration of the Simba. There's not many of those bikes around, to be fair. And, you know, I'm never going to sell it. Oh, he was over at Minions. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's cool. That's quite a trek for me. That's the other end of Cornwall, basically, like, you know, but I do have plans to go up there. We'll take a trip up there and do a bit of filming. I understand there's quite a lot of mining related bits and pieces up around there. So that's really cool. Really, really cool. So what I'm trying to do, folks, is to do a little bit of everything. And sometimes it does get a bit difficult. So Adam lost the internet. Yeah, yeah, the internet is a pain in the proverbial at times. I think it could be weather, isn't it? Do you think the weather interfects? What am I talking about? Affects the Wi-Fi signal. It might do, mightn't it? Got booted off. Oh my god, that's not good, is it? Right. Okay. So let's get back to what we're going to talk about. So next week, there's going to be some interesting things coming, folks, which I know that you guys are going to say, wow, that's cool. So it's going to be Urbex, which I've not got permission to give out the locations from the crew. The crew have told me not to give out location for various reasons. These are abandoned properties somewhere. I don't even know where they are, folks. I'm not savvy to where the locations are because my crew members know where that is. Sophie and Chris do a lot of research, folks. They're the ones that do the majority of our research. They are the researchers, really. I do a little bit, but when it comes to Urbex, Chris and Sophie are the king and queen. They really are, especially Sophie. She's got a talent, a real good talent for discovering things that you wouldn't even realize are abandoned, you know. So yeah, it's really cool. Me and David do have a little bit of a talent, but Sophie, my God, she's on the pulse, folks. She really is. So it's really cool. Anyway, let's have another drink. Right. Do you want to ask some questions at all? Do you have any suggestions? Is there an area of Cornwall that you would like us to film? We are going up to Davidstow soonish to do a follow-up. We are going back to some other locations that we've kind of danced over, but there's some locations that we've been to. They are a gift that keeps giving, folks, because every time we go. Indeed, Adam. Yeah, when you're free, mate, you let me know privately, of course, not publicly. So you know, sometimes you've just got to go back to a location and do a follow-up videos. Like I've done several locations where I've revisited, and there's stuff that you miss. There's always stuff that you miss. It's like, you know, the Triamble mine that we did. Well, there's some bits there that I wasn't aware of, which I'm now aware of. So I need to go back and do a bit of filming there, folks. So we will do that. We will definitely do that. We will definitely get some more videos out for you guys. I've got one in the backlog right now. I'm going to work on that later on tonight. It's a real good one. It's me and David, and we found some things that were really cool. Over at the pits down at St Turf. So if you're interested in Cornwall's history and mining and foundries and things like that, why don't you just go down to the pits and have a look, folks? It's quite interesting. It really is. There's one part of it which is the nature reserve, but the other part, which is a little bit difficult to explain because you've got to go through a field and then down and in, and it's flipping awkward. But a lot of local lads down there use their bikes and do bike stunts and that down in the big pits, as I call it, sort of thing. So it's really interesting. It really is. Yeah. Right. I'm pretty much running out of stuff to talk about now, so I think we might end up coming to an end in a moment, folks. There is a new video on the blogs if you want to check it out. It's Droneworks Kernow, which is really cool. We use a group on that channel called IMI2. They're from America, and obviously that channel's not monetized, and I don't think it ever will be, so I can put whatever music I want on it, which is really cool. I will be doing some other stuff with the other channels before too long as well. So if you're ever at Snowdon, which is in North Wales, and you're up the top, if you've ridden the train up, go to the very top of Snowdon and see if you can find my sticker and take a picture. You know, because my son was up there a few weeks ago and he put one of our stickers up there, which is really cool. And also there's a sticker in Cardiff, folks, in the city centre of Cardiff. There's a sticker there. And also Where else was it? Aberystwyth. There's a sticker there somewhere. I don't know where exactly. He didn't tell me exactly where it is, but it is there. So yeah, it's really, really cool. I think there's a sticker in another town. I can't quite remember where he said, but I think it's near Port Talbot, folks, which is near Swansea. But, yeah, he said he put a sticker there as well because he did go travel quite a bit around in Wales at that particular time. So it's really cool. Right. Charlotte, thank you for doing that. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. You might see myself there. But yeah, we've got some interesting stuff coming up this next week coming up, folks. Obviously, tomorrow we're out cycling on the new Carrera Vulcan mountain bike. It's only got about 6 miles on the clock right now. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going exactly, but if you've been watching for a while, you probably will guess. So that should be good. Excellent, mate. That's brilliant. That's really good. Please check out TWEX, Two Wheel Exploration, folks. And let's see if we can get him to 500 subs. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Excuse me. Right, I think, unless anyone's got any questions, I think we're going to call it a night. There is a lot more World War II and Cold War stuff coming, folks. And there is some underground stuff coming. There's some cycling coming. There's boat adventures coming. And there's some urbex coming within the next 2 weeks. So watch this space and keep yourselves updated with what we're doing, because we do upload quite a bit. I know it's slowed down a little bit over the last 2-3 days. It's just I've been working on the backlog, folks, and we've got 7 there now, so it's really cool. But a week ago we had 4, so it's really good. So I'd just like to thank you all for popping in tonight. We will be live again hopefully next Thursday. I don't foresee any problems in that now. All the problems that we had have been resolved now, according to my records. So I'd just like to thank Charlotte, Ghostly Ventures. Yeah, sorry, Charlotte. I ate it, didn't I? Me and David are out ghost hunting next week. We've got another paranormal coming up at a new location, which we've not filmed before. Should be really good. We'll see if we can do locked off camera. That'll be good. And we'll use all the paranormal kits, which we've got scattered about at the minute. I don't even know where it is. Here's one bit here, folks, like K2. This is not an ordinary K2. This is the one with sound. It's the new version. Oh, shit. Did you see? Look. I'm haunted. Shit. Turn it off. I don't like it. Right. Anyway, I was just goofing then, folks. But yeah, hope you. Yeah, I've got more than one, Charlotte. I think I've got 4 in total, but I've only got 2 of these particular ones with the sound thing, which is really cool. And we got music boxes and EMF boosters, cat balls, the lot. Yeah. I don't know where that is actually. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We've got a couple of these, folks. This is a music box, and it's infrared, and if a spirit walks by, it does that. There's quite a few YouTubers like Dan Dixon, Exploring with Fighters, have got these. Not exactly cheap, but nothing never is it? So yeah, but I think we've got 3 of these actually. So next time we're out ghost hunting, we'll deploy these, and we've definitely captured some strange things. Check out Martin's Hauntings as well. I think he does a lot with our member Sean as well. So check him out, folks. He does quite a bit of paranormal investigations. But one thing I'm not really keen on, and that's ghost hunting in a church. Don't really like the idea of that, to be fair. But never mind. Right, well, I'm going to end the stream now. We've been on for 45 minutes, so I'm going to new video as well. Oh, right, okay, Charlotte, I'll have to check that out. Right, so I'm going to head off. Oh, he's done a new video. Right, okay, I'll have to check him out. I've not checked him out for a couple of days, so we'll have to have a look. So, share the love, subscribe to everybody, and we will be back real soon. There's going to be a video possibly later on tonight. I'm not really sure at the minute. But there will be a new video film tomorrow, and that's a cycling video. It should be quite good, hopefully. And then Saturday, we'll be doing something. I'm not really sure exactly what right now. Sunday, we might get a video out. I'm not really sure, folks, but we'll try our best. Monday, we're out filming. Tuesday, we're filming. Wednesday, we're filming. And Thursday and Friday. So next week is going to be a full-on week, folks. So we're really going to be banging out loads of videos next week. Anyway, thank you to everybody that dropped on the live stream tonight. Just like to say thanks very much, and I will see you real soon. From me here at the Kernow Exp HQ, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I bid you farewell. See you next time, folks. Cheers and gone.